Hi and welcome to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing another home renovation update. We started our renovations in June this year. We were really hoping to have this renovation pretty much done by now. We were actually initially told that it would take 16 weeks, but clearly we've gone well over that because it's been going on now for pretty much 6 months. But to be honest, I am just now of the mindset that it'll be done when it's done and it's gonna be well worth it in the end. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you around the house. I'm going to show you the new bedroom and then I'm going to take you outside into the main bit of the extension before it goes dark. It's literally only the afternoon, but it is getting quite dark outside, so I'm going to show you out there before it's too dark to actually film. I have a whole home renovation series on my channel where I've documented this entire process from the very beginning, and we'll do so right up until the very end. So if you like videos like this, then I would love it if you hit that subscribe button down below and you can join me along the way. So without further ado, I'm going to show you where we're up to. Thought I'd give you a quick peep at the habitable part of the house. We're trying to keep things as normal as possible for Theo's sake, more than anyone, but especially for Christmas. We've done a little bit of decorating. We've got our nice little stockings on the fireplace, then the Christmas tree, which I don't think is too much of a bad effort. Mind you, it's looking a little bit wonky right now, so I'll definitely straighten that up. I want to show you real quick our brand new fridge freezer. So here it is. I actually ordered this back in July, the end of July, and I've been putting the delivery date off until I could put it off no longer. But this is gorgeous. It's a Samsung American style fridge freezer and I am obsessed. I'm just gonna open it out so you can see its full glory. I can't open it out right the way because that chair's in the way. That's the freezer side, and this is the little water cooler, and it's so spacious. I'm really excited to get lots of food in there. I think actually that because we are so near to the kitchen, I'm going to put all of our food in this brand new fridge freezer because it'll make life a lot easier. At the moment, the other fridge freezer is actually in that other room, so it would be nice to bring everything in here. My cats are highly curious. Oh well, she's actually not too bothered, but yeah, that's what it looks like. Don't know whether you can tell in this lighting, but this is white, so it fits in with all of our high gloss white cupboards. Who doesn't love having a fridge freezer in their living room at Christmas? But we have to. And then, oh hi, she's like, what have you done to my house? Then this, I've probably shown you this before, but this is our tiny little kitchen, and basically the other side of that wall is the outside. This is how we turn the light on. Is that not the saddest thing you've ever seen in your life? Oh hi. And this is what it looks like. Because we're going to be using a lot of these units and we've obviously got more in storage, that's how it's going to be. For anybody that saw my pre-renovation videos, I have my New York skyline, pride of place. I'm going to be very sad when that goes, and I definitely will replicate it in some way. I think that actually it being Christmas has made it so much nicer. That Christmas tree has given us all a bit of a lift. One other thing that's been done that has made such a difference is that we got this rug professionally cleaned a few days ago, and it feels like having a brand new rug. There was so much dirt and dust that came off it, and you don't realise how much dirt and dust these things pick up. We do need to get the couch cleaned as well, but we're going to do that when we're a little bit further along. But this rug is making me truly happy. It's so soft, it's so fluffy, and it feels brand new. This is one part of the house that I am so excited about, and it's the porch. So we've got a lovely window here, a triangle shaped piece of glass, and then we have these amazing double doors. Now we were so undecided about whether to have a letterbox actually on the door or on the side of the house, and what we opted for was on the door itself. We had a little bit of a look around at other people's houses, and the general consensus was that the letterbox went at the bottom here, and I am pretty pleased that we've opted for that. We have this big long window to the side of the porch which is letting lots of light in, and it's going to make a big difference to how this hallway looks, because it was so tiny and it was really difficult to maneuver with a pram. So this will give us lots of extra space. One thing that I want for the porch is to have very colourful mosaic tiles just in the porch area as you're coming in through the front door, and I've seen some that I absolutely love. So fingers crossed next time I do an update they might actually be in. The next job is to plasterboard this porch and obviously insulate it a little bit more. It is so cold right now, so I'm really excited for that to happen. So this is the doorway into our new bedroom. There will be some steps here to take us up, but I'm just going to have to do a monumental big step up. This is our new bedroom. We have just ordered the bath and the bathroom set pretty much, which is living in here for now because we've got nowhere to put it. We got most of this in the Black Friday sale. The thing that I am most excited about is this standalone bath, which I can't wait to get into the bathroom just to make sure that that actually does fit. This will be our ensuite, so there's going to be a tiny little window in there, and then we're going to have a shower, toilet and a double sink in here. This side will be a walk-in wardrobe, like walk-in closet in this corner, and then our bed will be here, and we're actually knocking through this wall right here to make the existing bathroom a little bit bigger, and then we're just going to have a wardrobe on this wall. I am so glad that we've got this room to keep this bathroom stuff in, because honestly I have no idea where we'd actually keep it. It is the most miserable day today, but I just want to show you down the side of the house. So the builder is actually going to build a wall right the way along just to reinforce this because it doesn't look the most stable. I'm really pleased with how much space we have at the side of the house, and as you can see our little boiler is working nicely there, so that's reassuring. The back door is now on, yay! But coming into here, that's the back of the back door, okay. And one of the big jobs this week was getting our boiler moved into this. This is the utility room, so you can see the doorway, and our little boiler has been moved over. That was quite a stressful job because we were really worried about not having heating and potentially not having hot water, which is really scary, especially because we've got a 2-year-old and we just want to keep things as normal for him as possible. But luckily we were fine with the water, but we lost the heating for one night. So in the grand scheme of things, that wasn't too bad. Everything seems to be working, fingers crossed, working absolutely fine now. I'm really pleased that that's fitting so nicely. We'll probably get a cupboard to kind of box it in. Another thing that I was really cautious of was to put the boiler this side of the side door, because obviously we open out this way and I didn't want the side door to hit the boiler, so that is why I decided to put it over here. What we are intending to do is to put some units across this back wall here and potentially have them going in an L shape this side as well. I'm really excited about having a utility room. As you can see, some of the wiring has started up here as well, so that's highly exciting. So there we have the utility room, and then this wall will shortly be coming down, and then if you look down here we have the downstairs loo, which is the next door there, and the playroom at the bottom. So that's how it's looking. Obviously we have a big cement mixer right here as well. It's so crazy when I see remnants of our old house, and this chalkboard was in our kitchen, and Chris actually wrote this when our little boy Theo was born back in 2017. So I think, and it's really sad, but I think this board is going to be ripped off potentially this week. So I just wanted to document it so I would remember what that looked like. It's a little bit sentimental. This is the space where our old side door used to be, and then as I mentioned, this is really dark down here because there's all of this in front of the window. But our downstairs loo is going to be this big black void over here that you see, and this will be Theo's playroom with the window seat that'll be over here, and there's another big window over here as well. So I think this room is going to be really nice and bright. But you can't tell that right now because it looks so dark and dingy, but never mind. This gives some scope about how big the kitchen is actually going to be. We're having a set of bifold doors with the aluminium frames which stretch right the way across here, so I'm so excited about that. Then you can see where our old kitchen used to be. That was our old floor tiles there. It's so crazy to see that. The breakfast bar is going to be a 3-meter long breakfast bar, and this pipe is where the sink unit is going to be on the breakfast bar. So we had to make sure that that was in the right place. I think I explained that in a little bit more detail on my previous videos. Oh my god. Oh my god. Anyway, we are actually using the little tiny bit of kitchen behind that partition, so it does get pretty cold, I'm not gonna lie, and I was so scared about doing this in winter for this very reason, but it is what it is. We're just gonna have to go with it. Then this is gonna be the rest of our kitchen here. We're actually using this little bit of kitchen as well, and our fridge that we have at the moment is behind there, so that's where everything's being kept, and then the rest of it is just completely outdoors. We did have a flat roof which came right the way up to around about here. Obviously that has all been taken away, and the only bit of the flat roof that's on now is the bit that's covering that tiny bit of kitchen that we're using. So they are currently putting the joists in, as you can see, these two pieces of wood, and this is going to be for the new flat roof. And then we are going to have a ceiling lantern, which is like a big window on the flat roof, which is going to sit there and let lots of light in, and it's going to be over the breakfast bar. So that's so exciting. They're going to get right the way along to where we are, and then what they're planning to do is take this little bit of roof off in one day. So they want to get that all done and dusted in one day, because obviously that's a part of the house that we're using that has to be really timed to perfection. So I'm slightly terrified, but again, it'll all be worth it in the end, as I keep telling myself. If I come over here and look down towards the utility room door, we are going to be having cupboards along this side here, and our oven, which is a big range oven, is going to sit in the middle on that back wall with the extractor fan. So that should look really nice, and then the island is just going to come right along like this and be just over a meter away from those bifolding doors. Another thing that I didn't mention is that a new steel has gone in, and this is to support where the bifold doors are going to go. I'm not exactly sure what the situation is with it, but it is just to support those doors. So there's going to be like 5 doors within this bifold, so we were told that we would definitely need that steel to support the entire structure, so that's gone in. And I think in my previous video, the one before this one, I mentioned that we had the garage back there rendered, which I still absolutely adore. I think it looks stunning. So that brings me to the end of this latest renovation update. If you like this video, then please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!